Hi travellers, it's your favourite quest companion, Quest Slime. I'm here with my new segment that I like to call Quest's Cozy Corner. I really like cozy games, and today I'm going to be doing a review of Paleo Pines. Alright, well let's get straight into it. Alright, well, first things first, I'd like to talk about character creation. And Paleo Pines is pretty diverse in its character creation. There are quite a few different hairstyles and skin textures. As you can see here, there are quite a few options for skin tones, all based on different base colours. So you've got more pinky tones, more maybe like yellowy tones. I picked quite a cool pale tone because I am as white as a sheet. Then next we have eye colours. We have darker and lighter tones, and they have quite a few options, including some more unnatural colours. I went with a green tealy colour because that is what colour eyes I have. And then we have again a few different types of hair colours, including more unnatural ones like pink, purple and green. I quite like how you can get both darker and lighter versions of each of them. I went for a dark brown, as that is my natural colour. And then there are quite a few. There is no chance to change the face, but there are quite a few hairstyles. So we have some that are a little bit more feminine, some of them that are a little more masculine, and there are some with some nice textures, and I think it's really nice to have some options that have more of a texture than straight hair. There are quite messy variations, and there are also two different types of, I'm going to say, cultural wear. I don't have the knowledge to comment on it probably, but I do like the inclusion of head coverings for people of different religions. I went with the one that made me look more masculine, but less like a page boy. There are a few options with clothing, there are some blouses, there are some shirts, and they come in some cute colours. I went with the jumper. I love a little jumper. They have quite a few trousers, including these really cute shorts with strawberries on them. And they have one skirt, and they have some little shorts that have like little patches on them. They have little short little trousers that look like pajamas to me. And then they have some full outfits. They have a dress, they have overalls with an apron, overalls, and some cute little dresses with, or like overalls with coats over the top. And then I decided to go with the shorts with the patches on them. I thought they were really cute. And then I just went for some boots, because everybody loves boots. I do quite love how you can have some of the dinosaurs in the background, and I do kind of like sometimes how they emote when you choose different things to try, and also that it came up with my name immediately, which I thought was quite clever. I think it might just go from your account name, so those who have more sus account names will get probably more sus options. Now on to our next section, which is the start of the game. We have a cute cutscene showing the birth and the growing up of our starter dinosaur, Lucky. It is very cute, very nostalgic. It's very much set up like photos in a photo album, and it shows her growing too big for the house you're in, which is the reason you moved to Paleo Pines. So it gives you a bit of a background on how your bond with your dinosaur has started and why you decided to move. I'm not 100% sure where the brochure for Paleo Pines came from, but there we go. Though it seems that and it seems like, moving very quick. Which was the house, that you grew up in with Lucky empty, and then it's you and Lucky pulling up to your new house, and it's the obligatory messy farm, that you need to fix over time once you've gotten all your skills sorted out. So, you are the best thing in this game, petting dinosaurs, and they love it so much. When I first played this game, you originally gave Lucky a juicy poppin', which, if you haven't played the game, you won't know what that is yet. But it looks like they changed it to a carrot in the new update, because you don't know about poppins until you meet Pippin, so it makes a lot more sense. In this game, to care for your dinosaurs, you need to meet their needs, and one of their needs is sleep, and you can get these glowing crystals called dreamstones. Dreamstones are very important for dinosaurs. They don't seem to be able to sleep without them, so you need to have either a large sleeping patch for a big dinosaur or a small sleeping patch for a small dinosaur. So as you can see, there is a really cute radiating light around the dreamstones. I really like them. I think they're really cute, and plus when it gets dark you can see them quite far away. So again, it is quite a messy farm, as a lot of moving to a farm sims are. You've got to build it up. So, we get to get our first glimpse of how dinosaurs can help us with our farm. Different dinosaurs have different traits and different things that they can do. Lucky is a I'm not even going to try and attempt the name. Lucky is able to clear debris and run. So Lucky is about to go to sleep after the long journey, stood up, very adorable. And we can go to sleep too. As it's the first night, we only have the option to save and the option to go to bed. It quite reminds me of a lot of the old games where when you save, it gives you the option to either end the game there or continue playing. Now, I love the sleep animation. It is literally just a curled up Lucky with a moon going past to show the span of the night time. It's really cute, and Lucky is adorable, curled up like a little kitty cat. So we start off our first day in Paleo Pines with a cutscene where, first of all, we go to see Lucky and we meet two of the first villagers who will be the ones giving you tasks and helping you advance in the storyline. So this is Mari and Owen and their dinosaurs Paprika and Bongo. So Mari is an adventurous spirit, doesn't really like to wait in the moment, while Owen is very much a book nerd. He likes to write down everything he learns, and they never see eye to eye on it, which is quite a funny, quite cute little rapport they've got going on. So one of the immediate storylines are set up that even though Parasopholuses, which is what Lucky is, are on the face, a part of the face of Paleo Pines, there aren't actually any that anyone has actually seen. So they don't actually know. They also set up you travelling to Pebble Plaza for the first time, which is the main place where you will be buying and selling vegetables, food, things to make bigger pens for your dinosaurs, and getting poppins, which are a very important part of the game. So now that Owen has given me a journal, I am able to start writing stuff down and logging new things I find. So, as in with a lot of games, once you first discover each of the different vegetables and fruits that you can grow, you can log them in your book, and it'll give you information on growing them, their conditions, when to plant them, stuff like that. And you can also write about dinosaurs that you meet. Now, the only way to get a dinosaur's information is to either lull it to sleep so that it won't run away, or befriend it. So it lets you know if any of your dinosaurs need your attention, which is also really helpful. And then there are 3 seasons in the game: the Triassic, Jurassic, and Cretaceous. Those are the 3 seasons, and then you have other events that happen throughout the year, including the Triassic Picnic and Shenanigan. So when you go onto the page that shows your dinosaurs and their pens, though I haven't yet created a pen for Lucky, they show you different things. So first of all, you've got Sky Blue Ultra Rare, so Lucky's a really rare colour. And then they have care info, and you need to fulfill, they need to have a pen, they need to have a large or small dreamstone depending on the size of the dinosaur, a food, and a clean pen. And when you keep them happy, that can turn them into a helper, which means you can use their unique skills. Now, travelling out of the ranch for the first time, you are met with quite a lot of these quite cute, they look a little bit like Triceratops. They are known as Styracosauruses. You can also find different things to catalogue out in the wild. So, like here, these are clovers. Clovers are very important for building. You need them to make sleeping patches for your dinosaurs. Now, I don't know if you can tell, but each of the dinosaurs seem to be letting out different circles with different colours. They will become more important once you have your flute. And over here, if you can see, I just picked up a stone, but then there is also a dreamstone, and you can find dreamstones around the area, but a lot of them can be obstructed and you need to advance in the game to be able to get them, which can make it a little difficult to get new dinosaurs comfortable enough to be able to help them, because you need to be able to create the creative sleeping patch for the dinosaur to be happy, but you need the dinosaur to be happy before you can get to another dreamstone, so it can be a bit difficult sometimes. So we have some of our small dinosaurs coming up. They do run away when you approach them, and they show that they're not happy with the cartoon squiggles above their heads. Now, I'm approaching Pebble Plaza, which is the main hub where you buy stuff. This is one of the other characters, the feisty Granny Agami, and she is where you get seeds to plant. Pippin's up at the top. He's a bit of a strange guy. Then you have Marlo. Now each of the characters seem to have their own distinct personality. Granny Agami, she is a feisty, tiny woman. I love her. Orlan, he is pretty much business orientated, kinda curt. He's more into what you'll be paying him than your conversation. Then you've got Marlo. Now, Marlo is lovely. He is described in his page as being as soft as a leaf but as big as a tree. He is really nice, and he's the one who gives you your first tools. I don't know if you can upgrade the tools at any point. That's something I'll have to find out. Now, playing this in the other one, I found out that you can do this by clicking the remote, which is something you do during your remotes with character creation, and there are random people just kind of walking around. You can either chat, trade, or leave. So if you want to trade, you can either buy something or sell something, or if you want to chat, a lot of the time the chat is used for quests, when you're either answering a quest or getting a quest. The little stall up here is for pop-ins. Pop-ins are very important to the game, but we'll find that out later. As you progress, you meet more characters in the game. Like down here, we meet a lovely lady who is a stylist. So, talking to some of the locals, you get the impression that, you know, it's kind of driving towards the quest of you need to find a way to open the road to Dapplewood, which is a foresty area. Now, I have done that in one of my other gameplays. So after you have talked to everyone and you go to leave, you are stopped by Marlo, who offers to come and have a look at your old farm. And he gives you the instruction of how to build and place things. So it is quite easy to place things. You need to make sure you are facing the way you want to face, because you don't have a very wide range of view, and if you go too far to the left or right, you can't place anything. And then when you go back into your inventory, you can pick out a gate. And quite good is you don't really need to go back out, take it out, take out the stuff that's in the way and then add it. All you need to do is hold the B to remove the fence post, and then you can put your gate in. Now that's created a proper pen for Lucky, and now, as you can see in the corner, Lucky is happy. I do quite like how you can see in the corner of the screen. Oh, and he cut through my dinosaur. Well, if I go into the pen, I don't know whether it's OCD or what, but I prefer to have nice wide open spaces and to move the pens into the corner. So I clear out this, and then I place the sleeping patch in the corner, and I quite like how changing the pen, you get reactions from your dinosaurs that show their reaction to how you've changed it. So I have a nice wide open space for Lucky now, and then I can show you that I've fulfilled all of her needs so far. There are a few different, and it also shows something that the character would like, or the dinosaur would like. For example, in the past I have had dinosaurs that do not have enough food. Now, your main storage is in this chest, but also you can
do your main storage from your house, so you don't have to walk all the way from one end of your farm to the other to get to your main storage, which is really helpful because you want the fastest walker. It's easier to find herbivore food out and about and just kind of pick it up from the ground. It's pretty easy to see. And you can get all sorts of ingredients and building materials from around or at the shops. Any character who needs your help will have a exclamation point above their head, and that normally means either you have they have a quest for you, or you have completed a quest for them. Or say someone sends you on a fetch quest, they are the person you are supposed to send it to. Now, all the different dinosaurs have different tastes, so Lucky likes juicy things, which is indicated by the little water droplet icon above the cranberries, and that means she should like it if I feed them to her, and the hearts and the flowers show she does like them. Okay, so now we are in one of my other saves where I have about 9 dinosaurs, and a few of them are already helpers. So over here I have my lovely Megalosaurus Iris. He's beautiful. I think the best thing about this game is how adorable all of the character models are and how cute it is to pet them all. I have a few that I am trying to turn into helpers that have not yet turned into helpers, and I have a few that are helpers but you can't ride around so they don't have the saddles on them, like Little Pitter. Now, as you can see, I have 10 crops that are ready to harvest, 9 that need watering, and 6 of the dinos need my attention. That normally means that I need to clean up after them, which is a way to get fertilizer, which can help with crop quality, which means they'll sell for more money. I have gotten quite a few of the dinosaurs so far. Some of them are very small, like the Microraptor. Some of them are huge, like the Megalosaurus, like Iris. So here we have the Gallimimus, affectionately named Leaf, and he has the ability to water my plants for me, which is a lot easier than having to use the watering can separately. So you can tell which ones are ready to harvest by the little sparkles around them. You can't really run while the Gallimimus is full of water, and then the Gallimimus can spray quite a large surface area. So I've got a bunch of potatoes, some, I think they're turnips, and some tomatoes. My bell peppers aren't ready yet. I have already taken a yield from them, so I think they're ones that you can harvest from a few times. I think maybe a day or two and I should be able to harvest some more of them. So then turnips, and then tomatoes, which will, thankfully, complete a quest for me. My overall thoughts of this game: character creation, brilliant. You don't have any options to change the face, but you can change eye colours, hairstyle, and there are some options for people who have more textured hair, and then more religious hats, I think, or headwear. Then there are a few outfit options, which you can always buy more options later by Orani, I think her name is, who is the stylist. The dinosaurs are adorable, and I really like that they play a purpose in your farm. For example, the Styracosaurus, that looks like a tiny Triceratops, can plough and till some of your fields so you can make more plots to farm. And as you've seen, the Gallimimus can water your plants and like a lot faster, and then Lucky can go and get rid of the debris that forms around your farm. Every so often you get some seeds that blow in for free, which helps out because then you can sell the produce and you didn't pay for the seeds. The characters are really cool. They all have their own personalities, which I really like. And then the storyline so far, I found some of them. You don't get some of the quests, you don't get enough information to know how to complete it. For example, the one that I found myself getting quite stuck on was a tracking quest for Mari. She didn't tell you how to start, and I had to go all the way over to Owen's house, but I didn't know that because she didn't tell me it. She didn't make it clear enough, and I feel like there are a lot of bits of like ancient tablets that you've got to get. I feel like there's quite a lot and they're quite elusive, so I find it quite hard to do some of the things and complete some of the quests, but overall it's a lot of fun. I do think the walking speed is a little tedious. If I don't have a dinosaur that can run fast, or if I've got a dinosaur that's out that I can run fast but is out of stamina, I find myself annoyed by how slow it is, but that's just a me issue. So far, the story has been really cool, and I really like it. I can't wait for more updates, because the updates seem to be making it better and better. I don't know if anyone else has been having the issue that I've been having, because even during filming this, my game has crashed a few times. So I'm not sure if that's just a thing with the new update or what, but my game has crashed a few times. But yeah, so my final thoughts are, I'd give Paleo Pines 4 dino eggs out of 5. I only take off a dino egg for the controls can be funny and the game crashes more often than I'd like, which really is not at all, but it happens. I can't wait to see where this goes, and I can't wait to get further in the game. If there's anyone who wants a playthrough of it at all, let me know. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed my first installment of Quest's Cozy Corner. I'll see you later. See you next time. Bye, guys!